ahead and do it for US30. See if price can come down here so we can take those long. Shorty's running. She ran up. This is on a 4-hour chart right now, but I think we may grab those highs. That's what it's kind of pushing to. It's like at least 150 points away. So we'll see what price do. I do have to drop like at least 300 for me to even enter in the area. On the 1 hour, that's basically what I want. But we took out that 4-hour liquidity. I don't even think this. I don't have a trade no more. Holy God. Live account was in bad. Nas up 610. Let's see what Nas doing. Come on. Almost TP2. Looking good. Go Nas, go. Go Nas, go. Hey, W day, we took one trade on each funded account, and we had a band day on each, and that's a 2K day. Right? I can't sit here and complain, but I'm not gonna sit here and focus on the winner. I'm gonna be focused on my little losing streak that I had. Thursday and Friday of last week, I took a loss. Right? I paper trade because Top Step was having a little issue with their accounts not resetting, but I still took a loss. I still documented that I took a loss. Regardless if it's a funded or paper, I took a loss that day. Monday, I broke even. Tuesday, Thursday, I took a loss. And I'm being honest, right? Sometimes when you're on a losing streak, it can be discouraged. But if you have done that before, if you've been down that road, you understand that, okay, I can get out of it. All it takes is one trade, one setup in order for me to be back green. And that's what you need to realize, that don't be discouraged because you're losing a lot, or don't be discouraged because you may not see those profits, or you may not pass that account yet, or you pass not eval. Your time is near. Everybody's time is near. It's something that you're doing that you're not being as precise as you need to be. Right? It's something that you're maybe overlooking that you feel like is good. You may need to evaluate yourself. And I know a lot of people talking about like, all right, you be good, or you got this, keep pushing. No, I'm gonna sit here and tell you the truth, that it's something that you're doing that you're not disciplined in that. Right? It's something that you're like looking at and you're overlooking like, nah, and you're sweeping it under the rug. That's probably the reason why you're on the losing streak. See, in my case, while I'm on a losing streak, I'm just not being patient and I'm not being precise. I need to let the trade come to me, and that's something that's my problem right now, is being patient. Over the months of me saying I need to be patient, it has slowly got better. I know you're not gonna be patient overnight, right? It's a slowly work in progress, and that is success. You have to look at your success like you're slowly working towards it. You can't just knock yourself on because you're losing. Right? The best losers win because they understand the failure. They understand what they did wrong. They evaluate it. Why do you think most traders can sit here and take a certain amount of loss and still be fine with it? Because they've done it over and over again. They lost and lost and lost over and over again. On my losing streak, I already been here before. Like, I've been on a little losing streak, right? I documented in my notes, like, okay, when you're on a losing streak, look at the things that you're grateful for. Look how far you came in your trading journey. You need to find a happy medium with yourself, or a moment in your time where you be like, okay, I've been there before. I bounced back from it. Look at your life. You had obstacles in your life that you felt like was the hardest thing and you couldn't overcome, right? But in the grace of God, you overcame it. Now you be like, what? That was light. Now when it's another obstacle coming your way, you understand that it's all according to the bigger plan. Yes, you are losing, but look at it as a sign of, okay, this is what's going to make me a better trader. This is what's going to make me profitable. This is going to be the difference from this trader and this trader. It's just a transition shift. You have to just look at that. Most times when you're on your losing streaks, you start to really evaluate yourself. I've been on 3 losing streaks this year at over 5 days. Over 5 days. But each time I come out of losing streak, I evaluate myself. I'm like, okay, something I did, I added something to my bag. I start to really think deep. These are things that you need to adjust. These are things, everybody been there before. These things are not happening to you, they're happening for you. Everything is happening for you. How you do anything is how you doing everything. See, if you're being not as disciplined, if you're just being lazy as fuck, it's going to show in these markets. These losers is a best reflection of how you can become a winner. Right? Stop taking it as like, oh, loss. You need to go against your human desire when it comes to these losses. Everybody as a trader, they've been there before. They've been in the losing streak. But it's just, how do they respond to the loss? How are you going to respond to your loss? Okay, you lost. You blew your account. You blew your Express account. You just can't pass an eval. How are you going to respond? How are you going to respond? You're going to continue doing the same shit? No. You're going to keep getting burnt by that fire? No, you're not. You're going to make adjustments to your game plan. And you can have a poopy first 3 quarters. That 4th quarter, you could be a baller. You can bounce back. People forget about those first 3 quarters. Same thing with trading, gang. You could be losing those first 3 quarters. That one trade in the 4th quarter, you bounce back from. You be like, man, okay. So why are you tripping about some couple losses? Because you're on a losing streak. Get your head out your ass, bro. You gotta look at the bigger picture, the reason why you're there right now, the reason why you started trading, your reason why, how far you came. Stop settling for short. Stop giving yourself bare minimum. And you keep saying, why me? Why am I keep losing? Why not you, gang? Why not you? I tell everybody, you have the greatest story to tell. You could be on a 20-day losing streak. All month losing streak. 1 month losing streak and bounce back the next 2 months. That is a story to tell. You got this. Keep on pushing. Don't quit. Don't quit. Don't turn in a white flag yet. Because you're literally almost there. You realize that when you're almost there at any goal in your life, things start to get hard. Look at the patterns of your life. Reflect it back into these markets. Taking all these trades, loss. But today, I took a W. That could be the trendsetter for next week. One trade can make everything better. One decision can make everything better. How you look at life, how you look at your patterns can make everything better. Be grateful how far you can. Be grateful. Stop worrying about the losing streak. Stop letting that consume you. Because at the end of the day, you already won in life, twin. You won. The fact that you woke up, you won. The fact that you want this financial freedom, the fact that it lives in your head, you already won. The fact that you're able to do something that's so hard that most people quit in the first 3 months and you already surpassed that. You already won. And you tripping about a little losing streak? Lock the fuck in. You got this. Y'all want to come join the team? Free Discord. Link down below. Hey, come join up. I want to hear your stories. I want to hear your game. Let me add something to my bag because guess what? I'm still learning as a trader myself. Even though I've been 2 years in the game, I want to start to develop myself. I want to hear people's stories. Bro, reach out to me. DM me on Instagram. I'm willing to help you guys. Put you guys on game. Right? Give you guys out this value all for free, bro. I don't expect nothing in return at all. But hey, this is the end of the video. I hope y'all like this video. I'll see y'all this weekend dropping this daily content. Hey, I believe in you. Keep pushing. Stop tripping. You already won, twin.